Now we are on to the very last Star Trek movie with the original cast. Star Trek VI, The Undiscovered Country, is the sixth and final film of the original Star Trek crew. And this is directed by Nicholas Meyer, and this is the last film to be produced and co-written by Leonard Nimoy. And this was also the movie that Gene Roddenberry got to see before he died, before this movie was released. The plot of this movie is that Captain James Kirk and the crew of the USS Enterprise are carrying Klingon Chancellor Gorkon to Earth to negotiate a peace treaty with the United Federation of Planets. The ship appears to fire on a Klingon vessel, and Gorkon is killed in the subsequent confusion. Kirk and the ship's doctor, Leonard McCoy, are arrested for murder, leaving Spock to figure out who is behind the attack and save the negotiations. This movie definitely makes up for The Final Frontier. After that movie nearly killed the franchise. But this movie, wow. This movie was pretty good. It was pretty good. It was a great send-off for the original Star Trek family. William Shatner, Leonard Nimoy, Nichelle Nichols, George Takei. I'm having a hard time saying his name. Now, this movie was actually supposed to be a prequel to the series, but they in fact changed it because of negative reaction from the original cast and the fans, and that movie was made later on with the 2009 movie. Like I said, you have DeForest Kelley, Leonard Nimoy, William Shatner, Nichelle Nichols, James DeHaan, Walter Koenig is all of the Star Trek cast, and George Takei, and Kim Cattrall is in this movie too. So she's amazingly well done, and I really think that this movie did a good job of sending the original Star Trek cast off on a high note. This movie was so satisfying for me. The main Klingons, you have Gorkon, Azibur, and Chang, who's played by Christopher Plummer. And Christopher Plummer is great in the role. I like him. He's very awesome. And I have now, and this movie is my second favorite, probably my third favorite of the series. The production design is very cool. The costume design is good. The sets are amazing, especially for the $27 million budget. The makeup is pretty decent. I like the makeup. It's pretty decent. And the Klingons look much better here than they did in Star Trek The Motion Picture. The score is also very nice. Is very nice, and so special effects by Industrial Light and Magic. And this is a really great conclusion to this series. The action sequences are very great, and this movie has an 83, so yeah, good luck. So my rating for Star Trek VI, The Undiscovered Country, I'm giving this movie an epic-tastic because this movie definitely satisfied me, and it gave me closure with the original cast of Star Trek. It gave me closure. And this was supposed to be the last movie, but we got Star Trek Generations. So let me know in the comments below what you think of Star Trek VI, The Undiscovered Country. Do you like it? Do you hate it? And that's it for the Star Trek original series. So bye guys. I'll see you soon.